In 1959, 9 experienced hikers went into the Russian mountains. What happened to them is still unexplained, and the evidence is absolutely terrifying. They were students from Ural Polytechnic Institute, expert skiers. They'd done this route before. On February 2nd, they set up camp on a mountain slope. Then something made them cut their way out of their tent from the inside and run barefoot into negative 30-degree cold. Searchers found the tent 3 weeks later. It was still standing, but slashed open from the inside, like they were desperate to escape. Their shoes were still there. Their coats were still there. They ran into a frozen wasteland in their underwear. They found the first 2 bodies under a tree, frozen solid. Then 3 more bodies found between the tree and the tent, like they were trying to crawl back. But the last 4 bodies, those were different. One had major skull damage. Another had severe chest fractures. One was missing her tongue and eyes. The force needed to cause those injuries was compared to a car crash, but there was no sign of a struggle, no other footprints in the snow, just theirs. Then investigators found something else. Some of their clothes were radioactive, not enough to kill them, but enough to know they'd been exposed to something. The Soviet government classified the case immediately. The lead investigator's files just said, "Death by unknown compelling force." Locals said they saw orange glowing orbs in the sky that night. The Soviet military was testing weapons nearby. Some of the victims had strange tan skin, like severe radiation burns. The case was officially closed and sealed for decades. When Russia finally released the files in 2019, their conclusion was an avalanche. But avalanches don't explain the radioactivity. They don't explain missing tongues. They don't explain why experienced hikers would run half-naked into fatal cold. So what force was so terrifying that freezing to death seemed like the better option?